So, it's still quite a few months until we have some new Doctor Who. So what do? What do fans do to fill the time? Well, we could get online and speculate about what's going to happen in the next iteration of Doctor Who, given that it's Peter Capaldi's final run, but there are far better ways to spend your time, and I'm going to fill you in on how. Now, in 1999, a radio production company called Big Finish started doing official Doctor Who plays, starting with one called The Sirens of Time. Now, the thing that makes these special is that the cast of the show are involved. So this isn't like fan fiction, this isn't dinky radio plays, these are the actual Doctors and their companions, and in many cases the original writers coming back to do full movie-length audio plays, which began to kind of chain into one another. So what I want to do is I want to sell you on Big Finish. Now, I've listened to hundreds of these plays, and Big Finish has gotten more and more ambitious as the show has gotten on. And since New Who came back with Christopher Eccleston and Russell T Davies, Big Finish kind of got this massive shot in the arm. So, what we've got is we've got Doctors 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10, all involved in huge, just mind-bogglingly good stuff. Now, I know that in this channel I've frequently ragged on I've cast aspersions on the storytelling abilities of Stephen Moffat, and I've questioned his ability as a showrunner. Big Finish do long-running story arcs like nobody else. Some of the best storytelling in Doctor Who right now is happening over at Big Finish. And whilst many of you are going, well, I'm quite visual, I need to watch this stuff, trust me, Big Finish fills this out beautifully. So, there was a moment in the Night of the Doctor, which was you remember the 50th anniversary Doctor Who special, where we actually got to see a short which showed the regeneration of Paul McGann's 8th Doctor into the War Doctor. Now, there was a moment in Night of the Doctor, specifically this one.
Charlie, Carey's, Lucy, Tamsin, Molly. Friends, companions I've known, I salute you. And Cass, I apologize. Physician, heal thyself.
You see that? Those are the names of his companions. Which brings me to my first point. Big Finish is canonical. This might not seem like a big deal, but given that we're living in a world where the Star Wars EU is pulled out from under us and made non-canon, having the Big Finish, universe be canon is amazing, because suddenly Paul McGann's 8th Doctor, who is incidentally my favourite Doctor because of his work on Big Finish specifically, suddenly everything that happened to him as a Doctor actually happened. So we're not just reading fanfic, there's nothing wrong with fanfic, but we were listening to things that actually happened in the Doctor Who universe. And some of the stuff that happens to Paul McGann's Doctor is just unbelievable. Which brings me to my second point. The 8th Doctor. I highly recommend starting with Storm Warning and working your way through all of the 8th Doctor's stories. His adventures with one of the best Who companions ever, Charlotte Pollard, I don't want to spoil anything, but let me just put it this way. I have Doctor Who friends who have started listening to Big Finish and now claim that the best Doctor Who storytelling in any iteration of Doctor Who is being done over at Big Finish. So start with the 8th Doctor, work your way through all of the 8th Doctor's stuff. Then there's the new 8th Doctor adventures, which are mind-boggling and kind of go back to a more traditional TV format, like bite-sized episodes every week and seasons. And then you've got Dark Eyes, which is... I realize that most of this video is me pausing and catching my breath, but that's sort of the effect Big Finish has on me. And then more recently, look, there's lots of really great stuff going on over at Big Finish. They relatively recently got David Tennant in to do Doctor and Donna adventures, and those are more Monster of the Week style, but they're still very good. There's Jago and Lightfoot, who you may remember from the Talons of Weng Chiang, a 4th Doctor series, and they've got their own spin-offs. Bloody Unit are back. River Song is doing her own material over at Big Finish. A lot of the old companions are coming back to tell stories about the Doctors that have passed away, like William Hartnell and the First Doctor, and there's so much stuff. Please get across to bigfinish.com, download Storm Warning, or just ask me. In fact, you know what? I'm going to throw you a bone. I'm going to make a little playlist of some of my favourite Big Finish plays to listen to. You can find them below the video. Incidentally, down there you should also see a button that says subscribe, so please feel free to hit subscribe. And if you haven't listened to Big Finish or have any questions about the merits of this incredible gift to Doctor Who fans, please leave your questions in the box below. I'm still really, really excited about the new Doctor Who. I'm still loving Doctor Who, but there was a period after Sylvester McCoy's Doctor was axed back in the 80s where there was well over a decade of no Doctor Who. And Big Finish just went, nah, we got this. And they've done such an amazing job. Recently, they've announced that they're going to be doing some stuff with the 9th Doctor and the 10th and 11th. So, blathering aside, I hope I have somewhat managed to sell you on the merits of these incredible pioneers of science fiction storytelling. They also do lots of other stuff as well, not just Doctor Who, but obviously I want to talk about Doctor Who. So yeah, check below for my playlist of recommended Big Finish plays. It's just a starter, of course. Make sure you get online and show them your love, and I will see you guys very, very soon.